everybody, I hope you're doing well today. Don't mind the candle. I swear it's not gonna burn my manga. I just wanted something that smells nice while I make the video. So I hope you're excited because I have a decent little manga haul here for you to see. I went shopping recently, spoiled myself a little bit. If you don't know, my birthday is in January, so I kind of tend to treat myself around Christmas and the New Year. So yeah, that's what this is gonna be. A lot of manga that I purchased for myself, and some is new, some is used, some of it was pre-ordered, so let's just get into it. The first couple of manga are ones that I heard in a recommendation video. It was a very funny video and one that I think about a lot when I'm coming up with ideas for my own videos. So I do highly recommend you go check out Colleen's channel. I will put their link in the description, so please consider watching their videos. But go watch their video, it was really fun, and that's where this recommendation came from. It is Shobi Life by Shoko Konami. Volumes 1 and 2. This is an old Tokyo Pop series. It's rated T for teen romance. It's about a ninja named Kagetora, which I know you guys know how obsessed I am with this Kagetora. So when I heard the description for this, it sounded very similar. So I had to jump in and give it a try. So this came out in 2006, I think. 2006, 2008-ish. Something around that point. And the textures for these are different. Like this one's like a nice matte and this one is shiny. So I don't like that, but I am really happy to have started this series collection. I'm gonna give these two a try. I found them in a really cheap lot used. So I'm gonna try them first before I make the jump into the rest of the series, because I think it's mid-length series. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I'll put it right here on the screen or over here so you can see. I don't know what I think of it yet, but the covers are really cute. It looks like it's got a lot of cherry blossoms on it. I'll read you the back of the first one because then it won't carry any spoilers or anything. Ninjas romance equal absolute perfect manga. Energetic and strong-willed, Benny doesn't care if she lives or dies as long as her death will result in embarrassing her arrogant father. But one day, she suddenly encounters Kagetora, a ninja who's fallen from the sky and swears complete loyalty to her. As her bodyguard, Kagetora has time traveled from a long time ago and has devoted his life to protecting Princess Benny. Little does Kagetora know that this Benny is not the real princess. Can true love and honor survive after a centuries-long time warp in a crazy modern world? It sounds like a twist version of Kagetora, so I'm really excited to try this out. The next volume I have is volume 10 of Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. This might be one of my favorite covers yet. It's just a big close-up of her face. She's so cute! I love Kubo. This series is a lot of fun. If you don't know, I'll just go ahead and give you a tiny little synopsis. It's just about this guy. Here's a little chibi of him named Shirashi. And he is invisible to most people. He's just unnoticed. He goes days without people recognizing him or saying his name or even bumping into him and seeing him as a human being that's alive. So she starts to notice him, and it's just a really cute love story between the two. It's very strung out, so it's a very slow burn, but it is really cute, and it's a sweet friendship story. It's got a really cute art style, so I do highly recommend it. I'm really excited to dive into this one whenever I've got time and just want a cozy, happy read. The next thing I picked up is volume 3 of Honey Lemon Soda. This is a series that I did like the first two. I'm not like head over heels for the series yet, but I do like it enough to continue to volume 3. So I'm going to keep reading and hopefully I'll fall even more in love with it. I love the art style. It's super cute. The idea is solid. I think it's just the characters that I'm a little fuzzy on, but we'll get into it. I'm sure that when we get some character development that I'll fall for everybody. I'm really liking it. It's a yen press, which I have trouble picking up yen press volumes because of the price and also the quality. Like, this was the best quality one in the store, and I know you cannot see what I'm looking at here, but there's like this weird spine thing going on, and all the rest of them were really damaged at the store. So I just don't pick up a lot of yen press because of things like that, but I'm gonna keep trying to collect this one, probably only picking it up when I see it in stores so that I can get a look at how physical, like what it looks like, because if I have this shit from like Amazon or anything, it would be damaged to heck and back. So I do recommend it, but check your quality on this one. The next volume I picked up is a highly anticipated one that I haven't read in so long. Volume 7 of A Sign of Affection by Sumorishita. This series is well loved, and oh, I cannot wait to watch the anime. I forget when that's supposed to come out. I'll be sure to put that here so that you can look out for it on whatever streaming service it comes out on. I'm sure it's probably Crunchyroll or something. But this is a, is it a josei or a shoujo? It's older people, but I can't quite remember if it's supposed to be a josei or shoujo. Probably a shoujo, but it's really cute. It's about a college girl and a college guy who meet. She knows sign language because she is deaf. And he travels a lot, he knows a lot of different languages, and he wants to learn sign language and communicate with her. And it's their love story. It's really, really cute. I've loved every volume so far. I like every series this creator has made so far that I've read. And I just can't wait to dive into this one. The colors for these are just so pretty. Oh, I love the blue. This blue one is just so cute. I'm so happy that I got to treat myself. It's been like months since I've really gone to a bookstore and just bought manga, and I was so behind on so many series. You can tell by my stack here, some of these volumes are not the newest ones that have come out. I'm still really excited because they're new to me, and I'm really excited to catch up. The next volume I picked up is volume 6 of Crossplay Love. I'm so excited. This is one of those silly series that I crack up the whole time I'm reading it. I have a few on my shelves that are like that. I love comedy, especially if it's romance. And this is volume 6 of Crossplay Love, Otaku X Punk by Toru. This is a story about these two characters you can see here on the back. If I can get it to focus. There's the nerd guy and then there's the punk guy. And they crossplay and fall in love with each other, kind of. And so I don't know if it's going to turn into a BL in the end, or if they're going to realize what's going on, or if they never do and they just keep cosplaying. I have no idea. But there's a lot of hijinks. It's really funny. A lot of silly moments. A lot of awkward moments. There's some people who have found out about their secrets and they just choose not to tell the people who are involved. So I'm really curious how this is going to go. I hope it has a happy ending, but I honestly have no idea, and I don't know how long it's going to go. But I love it. Please read this. I want more volumes as soon as possible. The next thing I picked up is volume 7 of McCoy. I love McCoy. We've moved on to this new couple. You can see here on the cover, they're so cute and precious. I love the design of the characters from this creator. Ayuko Hata does really, really beautiful artwork for shoujos especially. And I just absolutely am enthralled with the first two characters, and then these new ones, I like them a lot too. And the series is about to end, so I am sad, but also, like, you know, it's fun to wrap up a series and see how it's supposed to end, so I think it'll be good. I love it. I do recommend it if you like fluffy shoujo. It's got a really cute group of characters, guys and gals, and I just love them so much. They're all precious. And the next volume that I have here is In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, volume 6 by Mika Yamamori. This is a really fun series about a girl who, she is called a prince. She looks very masculine compared to a lot of the other girls at her school, and she ends up dating this other guy who is also called a prince, but he's more of your traditional guy at school. So she kind of wants to be seen more feminine, but also doesn't want to change who she is. So it's like a really interesting look at gender and gender conformity and the way that we dress and we act and address ourselves. And I just think it's like a subtle way of discussing that topic, but it doesn't ever directly discuss it. So if that's something you're looking for, that might not be in this, but it is really cool to read something about a character who is more androgynous, because I really love androgynous looking people. I always wish that I could be androgynous, but I don't have the bone structure and I just don't feel like dealing with it. So yeah, this is a really gorgeous story, and I really love reading about these two characters and then falling in love. There's sometimes little spicy moments, and then there's really cute, and then there's really frustrating moments. So I think this is a really good one to read if you like romance. Okay, so the next series I have on my stack is A Condition Called Love. This is volume 5. I haven't read a volume from this series in a long time, so I hope that I haven't forgotten anything important. We've got these really cute characters, and this cover is so cute. I love this series because it's kind of different. It feels kind of dark. Also, this volume feels a little bit thicker to me. Yang, stop bumping into the camera. I just really like it a lot. I do recommend it if you want something a little darker for your shoujo, but so far I haven't gotten too far into it to give a huge amount of a recommendation. I think that this needs a little more time to cook, if you ask me. But I do like it, and I'm going to continue reading it. The next series volume I picked up is volume 7 of The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Y'all, I have been loving the anime for this series. It's on Crunchyroll right now, and my husband, when I heard that this was coming out in anime, I said, JB, you have got to watch this with me. I know that you probably won't want to read the manga because it sounds crazy and it's a lot of commitment to make to read a manga that you're not really into or interested in from the get-go, but at least watch one episode or two from the anime with me. And he was like, okay, cool. And now we watch it every week. Like when it comes out on dub, we love it. It's so fun, it's so funny. It's absolutely not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. So I've seen a lot of people with hot takes on Twitter saying that it's trash or it's misogyny or it's sexist or just a lot of really bad things. And while you're not wrong, you're also wrong, because I think this is meant to be like a parody. It's not meant to be taken serious. It's a guy who's gonna have 100 girlfriends, for crying out loud. That's not real. And there's a lot of magic and science and weird stuff in here that doesn't make any sense. Physics, nothing makes sense, okay? So take it for a grain of salt. If you don't want to read it or watch it, that's fine. But I find it one of the funniest series on my shelves right now. I read it as soon as I get a volume. It gets read very quickly. And it's wild. It's hilarious, dirty, it's stupid, but it also makes a lot of fourth wall breaking and a lot of references to other shows and manga and things like that. Like there was a Breaking Bad reference in one of the episodes that my husband caught and I didn't catch because I don't watch Breaking Bad. So yeah, it's fun. Try it out if you're curious. Next up I have, ooh, this cover is gorgeous. Volume 5 of Dondon. This is by Yukinobu Tatsu, and my husband and I have been loving this series. It's absolutely phenomenal. I said the day I read volume 2, I said, this has to be animated because it's giving Chainsaw Man, but like weird, like weirder. And luckily, it has been announced that there is going to be an anime, so I can't wait. We're just so excited. I don't remember when it's supposed to come out, but I will be watching it day 1. And yeah, this cover, look at these covers. They really go all out for these. The spines are gorgeous. The colors just pop. I hope the anime does the same thing. I'd be very disappointed if they muted the color scheme. But it's a mature series, a lot of action, a lot of fighting, ghosts, aliens, spirits. It's wild. It is one of the loopiest manga that I've ever read, especially up to date. A little loopier than the 100 Girlfriends, but in a different way, if that makes sense. Definitely not appropriate for kids. The next volume I have here is a new series. I know, I'm naughty, but it's one that I did read a couple chapters from on the Viz app to see if I would like it before I picked it up. It is Wolf Girl and Black Prince Volume 1. This is by Ayuko Hata, the same creator as McCoy. And since I love McCoy so much, I wanted to try it, and luckily I liked it. So this is one of those series that is very toxic. It was originally made a long time ago. I can't remember. Let's see if I can find. No, there's nothing in here that says what year this came out. Okay, here we go. So the series originally was made in 2011 and we're just now getting it published in 2023. So it is an older series, so it's probably going to have a lot of issues back from 2011. You all know how that is. I like this volume. I like a good toxic shoujo sometimes, and I can't wait to get into it. I don't know how long it is, but I'm sure I'll love it. I'm sure I'll love it. It looks fun and the art's gorgeous. Next up I have volume 8 of Komi Can't Communicate, another favorite series of mine at the moment. This is a great volume. They went to a hot spring kind of thing, or an inn on a school trip, and it was just hijinks, silly, goofy, fun. I love the slow burn romance in this series, and Komi is precious, so I will be continuing this, of course. And most people by now know about Komi, so I don't feel like I really need to explain what it is. But at the same time, if you want to know more about a series, feel free to comment below and I can tell you whatever you want to know, as long as it's not spoilery. Like, I don't like spoilers. If you spoil me, I'll block you. I don't do that game. I think it's very rude. A lot of times publishers will spoil things for me, and I tell them, like, that's pretty crappy to do. So yeah. Next I have a small stack of manga here that my husband picked up with his own money. Normally I buy most of the manga because I end up reading it anyway, but he wanted to buy a few things himself, so this is what he got, which I will also be reading all of them. We got volume 1 of Shangri-La Frontier. Shangri-La Frontier. I'll get that right the next time. From Trash Game Hunter to God Tier Game Master. Story by Katarina and art by Ryosuke Fuji. This is a series I really wanted my husband to try so that I could see if it was any good. About a guy who plays crappy video games, and he one day finds a video game and apparently he really likes it, and I guess it's good. I don't know if it's crappy still and he just really likes it. but it's like an isekai, I think. It looks fun. It's got a big print. The art looks really nice, just flipping through it. So I kind of want to try it out. It's by Kodansha, so we'll see. I haven't read a lot of Kodansha lately, not on purpose, I just haven't picked anything up lately by them much. So yeah, we're gonna give that a try. Next up, we have another favorite of his. This is Record of Ragnar Rock, volume 8. I almost got this one for him for Christmas. I almost picked it up, and I'm glad I didn't, because then it would have been spoiled that he got this. He also he could have picked up a volume of manga that I bought him for Christmas. I don't know how he didn't pick it up. It was right there in the middle of the freaking shelf, and I was just like, oh, he's really bad about spoiling his Christmas by doing that. And I've told him not to buy anything around December, late November. It ends up happening. Something gets spoiled. So luckily I didn't buy him this one so he could pick it up. It's a fun series, just about a fight between gods and humans, and it's just not very intelligent, but it's really fun to read. It's silly and gory and wild. The anime is garbage. Do not watch the anime. I have another first volume of a series. This is Blade of the Moon Princess by Tatsuya Endo, the same creator as Spy Family. I've been wanting to try this, and he ended up thinking it was interesting. So I really like the legend of Kaguya of the Moon. So that's kind of why I wanted to try it. We'll see if it's any good. I think the cover looks really pretty. Have no idea what it's about really other than Kaguya. So we'll see. I hope it's a little more enthralling to me than Spy Family. Spy Family's great. I liked it, but I also wasn't drawn to it enough to really pick up the manga like crazy. We have volume 1 in there, and I read it, but I haven't picked up any since, so I don't think it's going to be a priority for me unless Jonathan decides that he wants to collect it. And the last thing I have here, I really was surprised that he picked this up and brought it over to me and held it up like, is this okay? Do you think we could get this? And it's volume 1 of the singles of Berserk. Full price. This sucker is $15. And it's like a regular manga. Dark Horse, y'all are wild for this. I do not understand what you think $15 is worth a small, thin book like this. And it's probably even damaged. I think I see a little spine damage here. $15, really? But anyways, enough lecturing the publishers because I know they're totally watching. Berserk is a very famous series. He's been really wanting to try it out, and he had his eye on those big collector's editions, but they're $50 each, and I could never catch them on sale. So we're just gonna do the single route. I think that it will be easier to read anyway. I'm not a big fan of huge manga, honestly. When I see something done in a huge collector's edition, I'm a little turned off. It just doesn't seem fun to read. I've read one before like that, and I just did not like the experience. I think I'll like this version better, but I may not even like the series. We'll see. It's so popular that I'm kind of worried that I won't like it, but I'm gonna give it a fair try. It's a seinen. My husband likes seinen a lot, I've noticed. It's kind of funny. He doesn't even realize what demographics or genres he's really reading, and he really ends up going towards seinen a lot, which is really funny. But we're gonna give it a try. If it's not for me, then cool. He'll probably love it, but I'm excited to at least give it a try. But yes, that's all the manga I picked up so far. It's not really this month or whatever, it's just lately. So I usually only do manga hauls whenever I get a decent little stack here piled up, because it's not always very consistent every month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more from me. I've been really enjoying these videos, so I hope you guys have too. I will see you soon. Have a fantastic holiday, Christmas, New Year, whatever you celebrate, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good day. Bye guys. Sneak peek of the puppy. He's been a thorn in my side for this whole video, if you can hear the little tippy taps. Yay, tell him you're sorry. Quit licking. Tell him you're sorry. Tell the people watching, I am sorry for tippy tapping through the whole video, moving the camera and snorting. I am so sorry. Goodbye.